Good evening, ladies and
Okay, sorry.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with RGL 6's season 4, but this time with the playoffs. And finally, I am joined by a co-caster. Spookly, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am pretty good, and I am excited. So, as you can tell from the title of the stream, we have Glizzy Gang versus Next Time Eat a Salad. Um, what are your thoughts on the current matchup we have going?
Well, I think that both of these are very, very strong teams, especially Glizzy Gang. My team actually ended up matching against them, and they really just put up a fight. Definitely just a lot of strong players on both sides, but I think that Glizzy Gang has this one, honestly.
I
Just
honestly have to agree with you there, considering the positioning of the two teams. We have Glizzy Gang in rank number 1, and the next time in a salad, or next time eat a salad, who just narrowly managed to clinch a playoff spot in 16th. So I'm thinking that it's definitely going to be a good matchup, because obviously these are some of the best teams in Newcomer. But I have to agree with you. I think Glizzy Gang is probably going to take it. So I believe you will have gotten Connect info.
oh yeah, I'm in the STV right now.
Okay. Is there a way to, like... I'm curious as to how, like, RGL actually does it.
RGL, they have like, I'm pretty sure that it's just like Dalton like streams it or something. I honestly don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some Glizzy Gang action. I haven't seen many games played by Next Time Eat a Salad, but I'm intrigued.
No, next time Eat a Salad, they did make it to a playoff spot, but I believe, if I remember correctly, they broke even in the season with their win-loss ratio, and yes, they did. They did break even, so with Glizzy Gang currently having a 7-to-1 ratio, I think that they're probably going to be in prime position for taking this matchup.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
So I think this is the delay going from STV, but we should be hopping into the actual match very, very soon here. I do have a little bit of information about the roster for Glizzy Gang. So we have Capricornius on Roamer, Suitsworth on Medic, Grimo on Flank Scout, Kerbachu on Demo, Fat Kitten on Pocket Scout, and Aveshin on Pocket Soldier. Probably the most notable player here for me is Suitsworth. Previous matches that I've casted for Glizzy Gang, his surfs, he has the uncanny ability to get out of really bad situations, which he should not be able to get out of. But we're rolling into this first mid fight here. It looks like Chad Kroger of Next Time Eat a Salad is going to be getting 2 mid first, trying to get out some early sticky damage. The rest of the soldiers are coming into the high ground, but Capricorn is going in, maybe trying to get a pick here.
Interesting, yeah, very, very dominant.
Definitely looks like Glizzy Gang is definitely showing their dominance here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, looks like they're already trying to take some lobby control, maybe.
I swear, I've casted matches before, definitely. But yeah, Glizzy Gang definitely showing why they are in that number 1 position right now. Capricornius is looking like he's trying to go for a little bit of a cheeky play through a dungeon here.
Ooh, even Uber's on meds.
Suitsworth does get his Uber used, so that's going to give Next Time Eat a Salad the better Uber. And if they still have that sentry gun up, that's just now gone down, but it looks like Grimo is on the point. They do have some good cap time here, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get much, although their players are still alive, so if they just continuously throw themselves at the point, they might be able to get something. Oh, come on. If this,
The
please.
Demo Man clutch.
No.
Demo Man. Oh,
Oh, so close.
so close. Oh my gosh.
That is unfortunate for Glizzy Gang. If only they had like one or two more players coming in a little bit later. We do have Grim on Spy running, I believe, the Cloak and Dagger. Now, he did get tagged by the demo. Looks like he did get spotted here, which is unfortunate. Maybe trying to go in for that Spy cap. RN for the side of Next Time Eat a Salad does have a pretty substantial Uber advantage here. Like,
Running
about 80%, so... And with Kurz on the heavy, they're definitely going to have the defensive capabilities to hold off the next push. And with that Uber being used, it looks like they are going to defend a little bit longer. And getting 3 players down, they're probably going to be able to push off this as well.
Ooh, they're running a sniper. Interesting. And Soothworth is just taking a stroll, walking around the place.
Karbachu getting caught out in cheese here, that's unfortunate. Grim might be able to get a shot, and he does unfortunately miss, and it looks like he's probably not going to get caught out, actually. The scout coming in there to support him and make sure he gets out. A nice rocket going out there on Chad.
Oh, he gets the med, he gets the med.
Oh, wow. That's going to be
Grim.
really...
Oh my gosh. And it's a drop, too.
Yeah, that's going to be really important for Glizzy Gang, as they're now going to have a full Uber advantage, and with another pick going down, as long as they can avoid bleeding players until that Uber gets used, they're probably going to be able to take this round here. And it's looking good for them.
Grim is popping off right now.
Wow.
Jeez.
Definitely quite a dominant round from Glizzy Gang.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's crazy.
It seemed like the demo of Next Time Eat a Salad that last round did get to mid a lot sooner, but, excuse me, didn't really seem to matter. And Karbachu getting to mid first this time. Getting his stickies in the wrong spot. It looks like all of Next Time Eat a Salad decided to roll out through Burger, is it right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's an interesting
Nice
play.
pick onto a soldier there. Getting in right into the thick of it. Look, and somehow he doesn't die. 3 HP. Any stray scattergun shots would have taken him out. But Glizzy
3
Gang
HP in a dream.
manages to not drop a single player on that mid. Spookly, if you want to do me a favor here, go onto the RGL page and pull up match comms. Because I believe the maps for tonight are Snakewater, obviously, because we're on Snakewater now. And I can't remember what the second map is, but I believe the third map is Product?
Will do, yeah, I'm on them right now.
Okay, so Next Time Eat a Salad going to be having a full Uber advantage here, about a 70% advantage coming into this mid push here. So they probably are going to be able to get something with it. But with them just sitting back in there in Burger, that's going to give Sootsworth a chance to build up that Uber. And he's now at 60%, but he does get taken out by a few well-placed stickies from Chad Kroger, getting another kill, and then a scout, too dumb, coming in to clean up 2 more. And that's going to be a lot of the players for Glizzy Gang dead. But Grim managing to get 3 backstabs on the point. The salvage play. It's now Grim on the spy and Capricornius behind. Sootsworth in the red Burger trying to come in and support his team, but he is all alone. Fat Kitten is there, and that was looking really, really good for Next Time Eat a Salad, but those backstabs coming in from Grim just completely devastated any of the plans that they may have had.
Yeah, everyone kind of just stood still for a moment in awe.
He even got a Matador stab onto the third person, which shouldn't happen in competitive.
Crazy. Yeah, that's going into the frag movie.
Oh, definitely. Grim picking up another shot or a kill onto Kurz. That could give them the opening they need. They do have a slight Uber advantage, but it's not really a functionable advantage, as that advantage would equal... Oh, and Grim unfortunately catching a few stray rockets from Mr. Smiley Face.
Alright,
He does get into upper saw.
Sorry. Map 1 is Snakewater, map 2 will be Process, and then the tiebreaker will be on Clear Cut.
Clear Cut, I knew it was a cop map. I'm looking forward to Process. That's gonna be a fun match. I like Process.
Process is such a good map.
It's kind of the standard of 6s. Almost like the
yeah.
Heavy is the face of TF2. In terms of maps, Process is kind of the face of 6s. Smiley Face getting caught out there by Fat Kitten, and it looks like Glizzy Gang is going to be pushing it through Saw here. But that double sticky trap kill onto Grim and Avestay is going to just stuff any push that they could have tried before they even have a chance. But it looks like they're going to be pushing back even harder and manage to get the picks they need to actually get in. Capricorn is getting a double bomb there, and this Med and Soldier just getting run all the way back to spawn. And Capricorn is going in deep. I think he went for the Market Gardener.
Oh my gosh. Making those J plays.
He does force the Uber. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the Market Gardener, and then he does kill himself, but he forces the Uber, which is going to put his team at a 100% Uber advantage coming into last. Even with the Heavy, I'm not sure if next time Made a Salad is going to be able to hold this.
Yeah, it's definitely... It's not looking that well, honestly. Their Heavy is just sort of standing under, which is actually not that bad a move.
Well, you'd think that, but you really want your players on the point. But it looks like it did work out for them. Suitsworth just barely getting caught out. Capricornius is the last one alive. He's at full HP, though, so he could go for a cheeky little play here. Maybe a back
he's peeking from Shutter.
And he's bombing in, going all the way around. Is he going to get the medic? Please get the medic, but no. He ends up going for Dovius instead. He does get the trade, though, which is going to pull a few players back from next time Made a Salad and give his team a little bit of more time. But that med pick would have been ideal there at about 80%.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Too dumb in kitchen almost.
And the med pick
from Grim. I think was that a full Uber drop or was it only like 95%?
I'm not
oh, and another point blank shot onto Curves from Grim.
That's crazy.
Grim is definitely pulling out all the stops. A nice 3-man chain stab on the point, finished off by a Matador, and then 2 clean headshots on the sniper. We definitely have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, Grim just is insane with his flicks. And
it definitely seems like Glizzy Gang is some of the best that Newcomer has to offer. Oh, and the air shot onto the demo, and they get the cap. Taking round 2, they are now up 2-0. Last season, we had Sweaty Spaghetti, who was essentially the Froyotech of Newcomer, and it seems like they've been the Froyotech of Amateur now as well. Will Glizzy Gang be the Froyotech of Newcomer for this season?
I could very well see it.
What is Capricornius going for? He's in Blue Kitchen right now. I don't think they don't know he's there.
Yep. Oh, and
getting on to Chad Kroger. If he can get onto the medic, okay, no, he is just going to try and get away. He does manage to get away with his life at 77 HP, but that pick is going to force the players of Next Time Made a Salad to back up and essentially giving that mid to Glizzy Gang almost for free. And again, I don't think they dropped a single player on that mid fight. That's really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kerbachu with the stickies. 2-dumb RN and Smiley Face. He does go down, but that's going to set them up immaculately to just roll on to last here. And they are already on to last. Capricorn is coming in a little bit late along with the rest of his team and the Uber. What a dominant round.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow. It doesn't seem like Glizzy Gang knows what the brake pedal is. All they know is gas.
Yeah, they're just pushing forward, just trying to be as dominant as they can.
Wow.
Very interesting half to watch, though. There's a lot of interesting stuff. The backstabs, Grim has headshots.
Grim definitely seems to be quite an impactful player. One of the scouts for Glizzy Gang, specifically the flank scout, which makes sense. The sniper plays, the spy plays, and it kind of makes sense that he's top scoring right now with 42 points.
That's insane, yeah. He's
definitely a very strong player.
Definitely and also just a flashy player too. Like, he just gets like these picks that are just crucial and just makes them look like so good. It's crazy.
But it's not even just the picks. He's been getting away with stuff that you shouldn't get away with. In competitive, I know it's a little bit different in Highlander because there's more chaos, but in sixes, usually once a spy gets one backstab, they die instantly. 2 is rare, but then getting a third, and that third being a trick stab, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's half the team. That's... Sheesh.
I mean, he single-handedly completely turned that around for his team. And I don't even think they lost the midpoint there. Let's see if I can't have a look at logs here. So obviously Grim being not even top damaging on his team. Wow. All the players of Glizzy Gang are getting some really, really good damage numbers here. But Smiley, Chad Kroger with 522 DPM for next time eat a salad.
Yikes. Jeez,
wow.
That's insane.
He is definitely showing up for his team.
Oh yeah, very strong players on both sides.
I don't think I've ever seen a damage number that high in a sixes match.
I mean, I don't think I've seen one that high in a newcomer match, especially.
Yeah.
Like that's just some insane plays from both sides. Really respectable.
And Chad Kroger also coming out and tying with both Kerbachu and Grim for med picks, having 2 each all across the board. Definitely some impressive stuff here from both teams. Okay, and it looks like we are getting underway here, just in time.
That's on Catwalk for some reason.
Glizzy Gang is definitely keeping control of this high ground, and they're not allowing... But Kerr's going in. Spy to mid, and he whiffs the backstab onto Kerbachu. He does appear to get away. I mean, I guess you gotta try and change it up, right? If you're not winning mid-fights, you gotta try something different. But I'm not sure Spy to mid was the play.
Oh, he got spotted by that Dead Ringer. Just, and he gets picked by Grim.
Oh, and Capricorius does go, or that was the other soldier, sorry. One thing I've noticed from Glizzy Gang is their players are hyper aggressive.
Yeah, I mean,
like they get an opening and they go in deep. But Kerbachu going down a smiley face from the bleed, grabbing a little bit of a scout 1v1 versus or against Smiley Face and Fat Kitten. That's now changed as he backs out to try and regroup with his team. players from Glizzy Gang, spawners just coming back in, and we have Grim again on the Cypher. Suitsworth is at 100%, which is going to be about a 70% advantage over RN, so if they can get their players in soon enough, and especially if Grim can make an opening for them, this could be round 4 on the board for Glizzy Gang.
Yeah, that's very possible.
And there's the opening from Grim, getting an early pick onto Kurz. Unfortunately, the rest of the picks don't appear to be going their way, but we've seen Glizzy Gang do a lot more with a lot less. But Chad Kroger hitting some nice pills onto Suitsworth, and Kerbachu going down to a sticky from him as well. And that's going to be the end of that push. So it definitely looks like Next Time Eat a Salad has made a few changes to their player lineup. Not their players, but the classes they're playing. Specifically, they've swapped out one of their scouts and one of their soldiers, and it appears to be working, because they're doing a little bit better this round, but Grim getting another backstab. And this fight here really not going in Glizzy Gang's way, but Grim is still behind. So we could get onto the medic, but it looks like he does get spotted out by Smiley Face. He is going to go down from a few well-placed scattergun shots. And that's going to be Glizzy Gang all but wiped, except for Suitsworth, who does manage to get away with about 70%, 60% Uber.
Ooh,
and the saw!
And he gets the saw.
Somehow still alive at 91% Uber, 45 health. He is going to want to try and get out, maybe back to last and conserve that Uber. But the players of Next Time Eat a Salad are going down, and the rest of the players from Glizzy Gang are just funneling back into the fight. And it looks like they are going to be able to hold second. And probably get mid, as it appears to have been given up for free.
It's like the med for Glizzy Gang is distributing buffs amongst the players, so...
Grim does go down.
Ends up forcing the med.
That's going to be really good for Next Time Eat a Salad, but if the players of Glizzy Gang are able to adapt to that and just go in, which we've seen that they have no problem going in deep. 3 picks down, 4 picks. Looks like they are going to get second off of that.
Interesting.
It looks like Glizzy Gang is going to get second off of that forced Uber. They are at about a... math is hard. About a 40% disadvantage here, but Capricornius! There goes your Uber advantage. I really do hope that Next Time Eat a Salad is going to be able to come back a little bit in these next couple rounds.
Yeah, they're definitely contesting more.
Definitely with that player change, yeah, they're definitely doing better, but still doesn't seem like it might, or seems like it might not be enough. Suitsworth kind of alone, getting onto the point. Capricornius, RN does, and everybody just dies as Kerbachu comes in with Chad Kroger and his stickies. A nice little direct onto Avestay, and it looks like that's going to be that push held off.
Yeah, Salad is really contesting these rounds. I think it's going to be interesting to see how things go.
I mean, Chad Kroger, he's definitely shown that he's a very impactful player for his team in that first half, so we'll have to see how the rest of the match goes, but...
Oh, a spy behind on second. Looks like Smiles notices him.
Yeah, but I think Grim may have managed to get away here. And with the Uber, where it is...
Oh yeah, Grim is behind logs. I think he's going for
a 10% advantage in favor of Glizzy Gang.
And will Grim get the stab? Oh, he whiffs.
Just a couple of well-placed revolver shots, and unfortunately, no, he does get picked up by Smiles.
Unfortunate.
There is about a 20% advantage in favor of Glizzy Gang here, but with the way coordination happens, that's really not going to amount to much, if anything at all, and especially if Salad is able to kite out the Glizzy Gang Uber a little bit. But with Capricornius coming in, he doesn't manage to take out RN, who's now at 96% Uber. He just did get, and both teams have used their Uber now. And again, next time we meet a Salad coming out on top. Looks like just a couple... Oh, Fat Kitten. Okay, he does get the medic. And Grim back in.
Oh, Smiles gets Grim.
Honestly, it feels like next time we meet a Salad is kind of a completely different team here with that little class change up.
Oh, yeah.
They're definitely putting up much more of a fight, and it's starting to feel like Glizzy Gang's hyper-aggressive playstyle is kind of getting them into trouble where they're just constantly going in and pretty much feeding.
Yeah.
Capricornius does kind of get a bit of a fruitless bomb, but he does manage to force Chad Kroger to crater, which could open it up for a push here. Fat Kitten getting another pick onto Kurz, another bomb onto from Capricornius onto Dude Dumb. He does end up dying, but that's going to be 4 down on the side of next time we eat a Salad. And with Fat Kitten going in deep, chasing RN. Depending on how the next few fights look out, and it looks like Glizzy Gang is just going to be going in for the point.
Running a heavy, it appears. Salad is.
Grim is going to get taken out by Chad's sticky traps. The way this is kind of shaping up, RN still being alive, again, it doesn't look like Glizzy Gang is actually going to be able to get the point. We'll have to see what Capricornius decides to do, though. He is supported by Fat Kitten. There's a kill onto Smiley. Fat Kitten is in a bit of a cheeky spot, and Capricornius does go down, trading with Kurz.
Is Salad going to take advantage of that massive Uber they have?
Honestly, at this point, usually you kind of want to be careful of that, because what can happen a lot of the time is you push in to a team with Uber, but you use too soon, and then the Uber fades, the other team kites it out, and they just surround you and go for last. But with Glizzy Gang's playstyle being hyper-aggressive, Suitsworth getting a saw onto Device, it might work in, or may have worked in Salad's favor to go in there. Both teams are at 100% Uber here.
And the Glizzy Gang uses on the last.
The Uber does now come up from Salad, so they're going to have the better Uber and the more favorable positioning in the post Uber, and it looks like it's just going to be Suitsworth that gets out. I think what went wrong there and what went wrong the last couple of pushes, with this new kind of player exchange for next time meet a Salad, Glizzy Gang's idea of the really kind of, it's a super split up push. They send their soldiers in long before the rest of the team, the combo, and the Uber comes in, and by that point, the soldiers are already dead. And if you don't have your soldiers for area denial, there's not a lot you can do to win, and it seems like they're kind of just throwing away these, or have been throwing away these last few pushes.
Yeah, 100%.
I think they need to just slow down a little bit, and that's might be kind of hard for them to hear, considering how go they've been and how much it has been working. But I think a little bit of a slower, more methodical play style for these next few rounds could prove to be beneficial for them. Grim on the sniper again, though. He does have that medic in his sights. He sees him. Is he going to be able to get the shot? He misses his first shot, but there's always a second chance, unless RN has learned from his mistakes these past few rounds. This playing a
He has
really
that
tight
full
pixel
charge.
angle.
It could be very, very deadly.
Capricornius
ends up
did
getting
get the
me.
bomb into RN, and I did hear that +2. And with 3 going down, 4 going down, and the Uber still up, this looks like it's going to be round for Glizzy Gang.
Yup.
I didn't really see the
Definitely,
soldiers go in, but whatever they did, it did pay off this time. So Glizzy Gang is currently up 4-0. We are on map point here on the first map of the night on Snakewater. What?
Yeah, are you getting that?
Server is changing level.
Oh, did they forget to extend? Oh my gosh. I really, if they forgot to extend that, that'll be bad. Might just be an STV thing though.
I hope it's just an STV thing.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate.
Wait, why are we
They're
on...
switching to process? What? Okay.
Okay then, knowing how STV works, there is a 3-minute delay between the game and STV. So I'm going to guess what happened there is Glizzy Gang completely rolled on to last that round and took the 5th round.
Yeah, that probably explains it.
I'm thinking that's what happened.
Caught me off guard there.
It did. That's something I'll have to keep in mind for the next rounds. I'll probably just have to make the leads of the home team aware of that. And hey, after the first map, wait 3 minutes so we can actually see the whole round. I mean, while we're here on the beautiful map that is Process, let's talk about a few things. One, kind of what we thought of that match, and then let's go into kind of what we hope to see on Process here.
Yeah, Glizzy Gang, what can I say? Glizzy Gang is just a very, very strong team. They definitely have a lot of players with a very strong DM, which probably accommodates to that, sort of like no fear, going in deep play style. But,
Yeah, it does,
I think
definitely.
with that, yeah, I think with that roster change that, Salad made, that actually really started working in their favor, and they were able to sort of counter that style well. Not exactly sure what change they made, but whatever they did, it's working.
But yeah, kind of would have been nice, to see how Next Time in a Salad would have done had they had, these players on these classes, to begin with, but looks like that is how they're running it this time, and it is a different map. If I look, batch comms, where am I? I believe... Yes. Process was indeed Next Time Eat a Salad's map pick. Snakewater, excuse me, was Glizzy Gang's. So, with this being Salad's map pick, this could go much better for them, and they probably hope it does, to get them onto that tiebreaker map. In this case, it will be clear-cut.
We'll have to see. Maybe they have some sort of strategy under their belt. Maybe they're just the best Process players to ever do it.
I mean, yeah, we definitely hope for Next Time Eat a Salad to be able to play not better, but have a better time and pull out a stronger match on Process, especially with it being their map pick. You really hope that it does go in their favor. Otherwise, that's going to be kind of discouraging for them.
Yeah. Have to see what happens.
One thing about these two maps is they are very, very different. At least in the way the mids work, and even the way the second and last, not necessarily the last, but especially the mid and the second point are laid out. And Suitsworth, thank you for the sub. And Grim, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate that, guys.
Oh yeah, very different maps, and I don't know, different maps accommodate different playstyles.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's hard for me to honestly make a decision right now, but I'm just interested to see how this goes.
I know for me, I definitely prefer Process. Not necessarily that it's a simpler map. It's honestly, I'd argue that the mids on it are a lot more complex than they are on Snakewater, just because of the flexibility of the mid and the ways you can play it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I feel a lot more at home on Process because it's a map I've played a lot more. In terms of like Snakewater compared to Process mid, Snakewater is a lot more one-directional, where you're fighting for ground forward and backwards. Whereas Process, like other maps, namely Sunshine, you're not really playing for lateral ground or positioning. You can move around the point, rotate around the point, cut off the enemy's escape, and then if you can send in bombs while you're cutting off their escape and rotating around the map and around the center, that can put you in a really good position to completely wipe out the enemy team's combo.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely hoping we see, I like to call it, some ring around the rosy mids, because that's kind of how you have to play Process and Sunshine mids, because that's the way the midpoint is laid out. But with both of these being playoff teams, I'm sure we are going to see some good plays here. So obviously, both of these players and teams know this game very well.
Yeah, there's definitely it's definitely shown through their gameplay.
If we can see a Market Garden off the Process rollout, I will be happy. My life will be complete.
I'm hoping to see some sniper and spy action, like I saw in Snakewater. Maybe see some like sniper on Process, especially on last. That's something that it's a game changer.
Yeah, especially if you can get onto that med. But one thing I've noticed, not just from my time in casting matches, but also from my time in playing as well, you kind of have to be careful with those deep, deep bombs straight into the enemy, because just because you get the med pick, it does not mean you're going to win the round. In fact, I found it kind of the opposite, especially on Dust Bowl, Goalie Wash. Bombing in and getting that med pick, if you die, you're essentially throwing yourself away, kind of like Capricornius just did.
Yeah, Captain, anything out of that pick.
He went in deep, he didn't get anything out of it, threw his life away, and Curse with a heavy to mid.
Oh no.
It looks like Salad really is pulling out all the stops to try and get this second map from Glizzy Gang.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The heavy to mid.
I mean, it worked.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, no one expects a heavy to mid, but when a heavy is at mid, they just get thrown off.
Yeah. Especially
don't
once
hit
you
him.
get that heavy to mid, it's kind of yours. I'm not really sure how much impact the heavy actually had in this case. But Capricornius
gets a
getting
headshot.
onto Kurz.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh,
and
nice.
onto Chad Kroger as well. Could see the medic here.
Oh yeah, Med just peeped a little bit too late.
And he misses a shot onto Smiley, but it looks like Glizzy Gang is coming in hard and fast from that mid and trying to get straight onto second right away. And a little bit over his head, but his team is actually there to support him, but it looks like Karbachu is going to go down.
Nice. Gets a headshot on demo and then just gets picked by the scout.
Looks like they
That's
do
a
have a
detail
scout
we
in
get.
behind them, but quickly Grim turns around and wipes that smile right off his face. Suitsworth sitting at full Uber along with RN. Kurz is kind of sitting in behind, maybe looking to try and go for a bomb, but he is at very low health. He does manage to get away. So this is actually going to set up next time he to Salad fairly well for holding this last, as long as Kroger doesn't throw his life away here. And with a shot from Capricornius, that's going to be exactly what happens. Oh, he is looking for that med. The Uber does get used from Glizzy Gang. And now, from next time we to Salad as well, they are going to be having a slightly better Uber, but with the cap time where it is, if they get off that point for even a split second, that's going to be the round right there.
Oh my gosh. It's so close.
Suitsworth, get out of there!
Oh no, ends up just getting focused. Oh no, the med in IT. Ooh, gets a scope. Oh no.
Suitsworth almost coming out and being able to get away alive there from a situation he never should have been able to. So
That would've been
close.
so clutch if you got another saw and just used.
But the bomb from Capricornius comes in and RN is gone, which is going to equalize those Ubers and actually put Suitsworth at an advantage. But I think Glizzy Gang needs to try and slow down a little bit here. They have players in behind, but...
Jeez, Fat Kitten was just tunneled into Chad Kroger.
The control point is being captured.
I think Glizzy Gang needs to slow down their play a little bit here. They're trying to go too fast, and they're kind of leaving themselves open.
Yeah,
Leaving holes in their defense. But Grim is on last with the Spy. Up in heaven.
Let me keep my camera on that guy. Yeah, Grim just when will he strike?
I
He's
mean,
like
really
Batman.
all he's doing right now is just putting his team at a player disadvantage. So I can't really say this is the smart thing to do. Maybe he's trying to hold out for a back cap, but his team doesn't have second. And being a player down, especially with this Uber exchange going on, and with Suitsworth not even having Uber yet, that's not going to be good for them. They're not... Or at least they shouldn't be able to get this with a player down. It has come in now. But still not really doing anything, not even distracting anybody.
This guy's the scout.
But looks like
Oh,
Glizzy
yeah.
Gang did manage to come out on top there. Although Karbachu does go down to those stickies, and Fat Kitten narrowly does as well.
Oh! Ends up getting the backstep on the med.
And Suitsworth getting a kill onto Kurz at 65% Uber now. The medic of Next Time Eat a Salad is dead. And Griff did manage to get the med pick, but honestly, with how long he waited for it, I'm not sure if it was really worth it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely maybe had your eye on the prize a little bit too much, but hey, a med pick's a med pick, and that could maybe really benefit them.
Honestly, I don't think Glizzy Gang should have gone in there. They were really separated. That Uber came in way too late. And they only had 4 players up when they went for that push. They really do need to just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a bit of dopamine, sort of from that spy pick.
They
Just trying to
are
snow
going
away.
to be backing up a little bit. Capricornius did get another pick onto 2 dumb. Hopefully he does... managed to get out alive.
Seeing a pyro right now. Grim is the man of all classes.
A reflect kill from Grim. Wow.
Yeah, Grim goes hard in the paint.
Giving Devias a taste of his own medicine, and they're going in deep here. They do have players alive, Grim being the only one dead who did just now die, and this looks like it is going to be the first round of the second map in favor of Glizzy Gang. Still definitely a dominant round from Glizzy Gang, but not as dominant as previous rounds we've seen from them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That could just be because they're getting too aggressive, but it could also be because they're maybe not as confident on this map as they are on Snakewater.
Dude, Soldier and IT. Wondering what that's all about. Oh, bombs in for the medic. Ends up. Oh.
Doesn't quite get him. Chad Kroger is very low. Capricornius does get the medic. Grim picks up Chad Kroger, who then does go down to Kurz. And even though they got the med pick and the pick onto the demo, it looks like next time Meta Salad is still going to be able to hold the players at Glizzy Gang off. And with Device getting in behind through Sir, that's going to be Carbachu's exit cut off, and they get wiped.
Wow.
That goes to show that just throwing yourself at the medic isn't always a good idea.
Yeah, they were able to do it without the heavy to mid.
That was really dominant. Even more dominant than when they had heavy to mid. But again, the players from Glizzy Gang... Oh wait, I am completely turned around, never mind.
Have a heavy on last. Fat Kittens just hold him.
It's unfortunate he doesn't have the catastrophe cosmetic. Oh, please tell me Capricornius doesn't drop RN.
Oh my god.
Please, no! Why does RN not use there? Capricornius getting 3 kills there with 1 rocket, making it big for his team. Fat Kitten and Grim do go down. But Glizzy Gang is going to be able to hold off this push. As long as they're able to keep their players alive. Oh, apparently, next time Meta Salad was on crits there.
Yeah, there was a lot of... It was hard to make out what was happening, but...
Yeah.
Just a lot of flashing, sparkly players, if you know what I mean.
The thing with crits, I don't know, Crits Creek, it's a weird meta-gun. Because by its nature, crits are an aggressive tool, but you can't necessarily be super aggressive with the Crits Krieg.
Yeah, it's in my opinion, like it's a lot harder to use the Crits Krieg effectively than the Medigun. Just it's a lot more difficult to do, just because I don't know, there's a lot less like freedom you have. You can't like flash people.
I mean, not only do you have to make sure you hit your shots, but you have to actually think about what you're going to do with the crits and how you're going to use it.
100%, yeah.
How did Grim get in behind? He does force the Uber from RN, and if he's able to get out here...
Oh my god. Grim is just...
Still,
he's
Grim
Batman.
should not have gotten away with that. I don't know how he got in behind. Probably through upper IT, I assume? And that's going to put Glizzy Gang about a 70% Uber advantage over next time Meta Salad. But a high bomb coming in from Kurz is going to force that Uber. And they're going to be funneling in here. Sticky's detonated just a little bit too early. It looks like Suitsworth is somehow alive?
Cap is 1 HP on the point.
I'm not sure how Suitsworth managed to stay alive there.
I don't know, he's just a different being. from what I've
Indeed
seen.
he is.
Both of these medics I've noticed are actually like really solid at hitting arrows. I haven't seen as much from well, I haven't really spectated RN as much, but I've seen like a lot of really
I'm dumb. RN is
crazy
Ren.
arrows from Suitsworth. Ren? Oh my gosh. I thought it was right now.
Yeah, he's actually, I believe, a higher level player than Newcomer. On the team's RGL page, there is a stipulation where Ren can only play medic, presumably because he has had previous Sixes experience.
Interesting. Oh, and suits where it's just kind of craters. It's
The control point is being contested.
It's going to be a really strong push from next time he to Salad.
yeah, RN just by like his positioning and sort of movement.
I just got word, Ren is a she.
Yeah, well, her movement is
Definitely,
I don't know.
yeah.
The control point is being captured.
I
I'd have
mean-
to keep my eye on her.
Both the medics have quite good movement, just mechanical skill.
We have secured the control point.
I think I definitely have to commend Ren here, though, because she definitely seems like a more methodical medic as opposed to Suitsworth, who just seems to be kind of all go, go, go.
Oh yeah.
Although, then
definitely.
again, that seems to be all of Glizzy Gang. But as next time Sal is setting up in lobby going for a push here, Chad Kroger is focusing his attention over towards rollout, just trying to push that soldier out and get in for a push, make an opening. We do have Capricornius on the heavy, and Grim on the pyro as well. Too Dumb getting a pick, 2 picks actually. Smiley getting a kill onto Suitsworth. Grim is not going to be able to stay alive, and it's just Karbachu left on the point. Stickies are not enough, they don't get detonated in time, and next time Salad is able to get around their first round of the matchup.
It's weird on process. Like next time the Salad just plays like a completely different team.
I mean, this
than on
was
Snake
also
Water.
their map pick, so that could have something to do with it.
Yeah, they clearly had some sort of.
And
Oh, no,
Capricorn
they
is
just
stealing
played
the
good.
health pack from his demo man. Although it looks like Herbachu doesn't actually need it here. I'm definitely noticing that next time Eat a Salad seems a little bit more confident on their mids. Specifically with their rollouts. Grim is getting just lit up here. Devias is cutting off his eggs and he dies in yet another super decisive mid fight. From next time Eat a Salad.
We have captured the control point.
This definitely does seem to be their map.
Yo, yeah. I can't exactly spot what it is that makes process play so smoothly for them, but I think it might be a mix of their like sort of patient play style, and I don't know. They just clearly have an understanding of the map.
And looks like they might be able to get into last year, although they have not capped second yet, so they're probably going to want to try and get back out. I think they just got pushed in because of where the scouts from Glizzy Gang were positioned, Fat Kitten being the only one left alive.
And their soldier is just hanging on heaven.
Kind of picking the wrong target here, going for Kroger instead of the medic, but
Yeah, especially with the escape plan out for some reason. Maybe he has view models off.
We have captured the control point.
both teams are pretty even on their Ubers. It's about a 10 to 20% advantage in favor of next time Eat a Salad, but as we've seen, that 10 to 20% really means next to nothing. Because by that time, Ubers are going to equalize anyway. And even if you use off immediately once you get your Uber, the other team is going to have enough time to get their Uber and then just crush you after both the Ubers fade. Dude, I'm getting an early pick onto Capricornius, though. And it looks like Glizzy Gang is pulling out the crits, but with the Uber here being used at the same time, though it looks like that heavy from Grim is actually able to sponge up some damage. And they're essentially able to wipe next time Eat a Salad, but Suitsworth does go down. The Hail Mary from Devias. Just trying to slow down the Titan, the machine that is Glizzy Gang, as much as he possibly can. Definitely what they needed there in order to kind of recover from that failed push.
Secure the control point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We are about halfway through this half here. Another 15 minutes and a half to go. And with the way this matchup is going so far, we might actually need that full 15 minutes.
Perhaps, yeah. It's very close.
Definitely a lot closer than Snakewater was. I'm guessing next time we
had
Salad
difficulty sort of pinpointing
just wasn't
my
as
prediction.
confident. Excuse me.
God bless you.
If you don't mind taking a look at both the team's RGL pages, I'm guessing next time Eat a Salad won their process match and probably lost their Snakewater match.
Yeah, I'm taking a look right now.
Alert. The control
And then which map was it that Glizzy Gang had lost? Because they've only lost one match.
Glizzy Gang lost to minus rep on Goalie One.
Okay.
Wait, no, they didn't.
A lot of
Yeah,
picks
Glizzy
coming
Gang
in.
lost on Metalworks against the Pitbulls.
Okay, well, the
Pretty
Pitbulls is another really strong team, so...
Oh yeah, Pitbulls are crazy. Let's see.
The control point is being contested.
And then, yeah, next time eat a salad, 5-0 Team Breed on process.
Okay, yeah. Team Breed, they... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they have a playoff spot?
I'm not sure. Here, let me actually check that.
Capricorn is going down an upper lobby here. And it looks like Glizzy Gang was trying to push there off of that second capture, but next time it's Salad pushing back really hard.
Team Breed does not have a playoff spot.
Okay, they do not.
We are at the control point.
But either way, 5-0ing any team, that's...
that's
definitely
still
shows
an
you have a good
accomplishment in
understanding
itself.
of the map that you're playing. The soldiers from both teams have just shown and proved to have excellent rocket placement. Grim on Sniper again, he does see that medi beam, but does he see the medic? Not yet, but he is looking for that opportunity to try and drop that Uber, that oh so juicy Uber. Ren is going to get her Uber up, and with Suitsworth also having full Uber, this is going to be an all-out brawl. Not for this second point, as it is being given up by Next Time Eat a Salad, but for this last point. That sticky trap narrowly catching out the players of Glizzy Gang.
Control point.
Devias sees an opportunity. It doesn't look like he's been spotted and trying to come in through rollout. He ends up going in through one instead, which is the wrong choice, but he is still in behind Suitsworth, and Suitsworth goes down, dropping the Uber.
Oh my gosh.
At this point, the players of Glizzy Gang are just trying to salvage anything they can, just grasping at threads here for
Yeah,
this
it's-
round. Or at least this
It's very
round here that they've
puzzling,
gotten.
honestly. Just, I'm not sure what the secret is. What Sal's secret is in such a smooth process game.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Glizzy Gang is definitely putting up a good fight here as well, but...
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, this is a very, very close game. And I think that Glizzy Gang is probably the more powerful team in general, but they're just being countered right now, and I'm honestly puzzled on what's necessarily going wrong. I think, as you said, it might be sort of the aggressive playstyle.
Well, I think it's a number of things. One, ever since Next Time Eat a Salad made that player change, swapping Smiley around with one of the scouts, they've been doing a lot better, but more so, I think it might just be the way the map lends itself. Oh, and the sticky's
Ooh.
catching him out there.
That was really nice.
And Suitsworth going down again to Devias. He does get traded out by Fat Kitten, but with Chad Kroger getting a nice pill onto Capricornius, nothing is really going to be able to happen here. No ground is going to be made, but with the Uber coming out from Next Time Eat a
and the
Salad,
pyro.
it is getting stuffed by Grim, but unfortunately he does get piped. Well, Fat Kitten is in behind. And he does get Ren. And it looks like off of that play and that little distraction by Fat Kitten, that gives Glizzy Gang's players enough time to get back in. Suitsworth at 15 HP, again narrowly dodging scattergun pellets. both of the soldiers of Glizzy Gang working together to take out Too Dumb. But as I was saying, I think it might just be the way Process plays and how it's lending itself to Glizzy Gang's playstyle. I find with Snakewater, sure you still have your flank routes, but at least with the mid, it's very omnidirectional, right? So it's going to lend itself more to the aggressive players, the players that are able to get in and take that high ground and keep control of it. Where, on Process, sure, the high ground is really important on the mids, but there's a lot more room to maneuver around your team. And with, oh, that's unfortunate from Devias.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more room to maneuver around the point and around the enemy team.
Oh,
So
yeah,
the hyper-aggressive playstyle just allows the players of Next Time Meet a Sal to kind of just walk around Glizzy Gang and kind of get in behind them and cut off their exits.
Yeah, definitely a lot of ways that you can sort of outmaneuver people on this map.
Uber is going to be getting used from Ren here. Fat Kitten in a little bit of a cheeky spot here does get Devias, and he hasn't been spotted quite yet. Oh, and with Capricorius getting yet another med pick, he is going to die to Too Dumb. But it looks like Too Dumb is going to die to Fat Kitten, and with that, only one player left alive for Next Time to get salad. That looks like it's going to be the round for Glizzy Gang, putting them up 2-1, and I will be right back. My throat is dying a little bit.
Alright, well, Derp is coming back. Appears that Salad's demo is a lot quicker.
Alert. The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is
Interesting
being
rotation from Glizzy Gang. And I think, yeah, Glizzy Gang looks to have won this mid. Not really sure if Salad is gonna back out right now, but Glizzy just wins the mid right there.
What a miss.
You missed Glizzy Gang. Just it was a very weird interaction.
Oh, that was a nice little air
At the
fight
end
from
of- At the end of
Karbachu.
the day, I did it in Salad, having to sort of back up a little bit. It's weird seeing a full-time pyro kind of on Glizzy Gang. That's interesting.
Another thing I'm definitely noticing, Capricorius' rollouts aren't bad on this map, but they're not as fast as they could be, and he does get a nice bomb
That's
onto
crazy.
Ren.
Yeah, his movement is. I really like Cap's jumps. They're something special.
He doesn't really seem to be getting the high jump on the rollout over to the enemy team's health pack, though.
Yeah.
Going for a little bit of a conserved, or a little bit more conservative approach.
Yeah, I see that. I've seen that quite a bit. Not going for the sort of high bomb and to steal the enemy's health pack.
Okay, so Suitsworth is at full Uber here, which is about a 50% add, as long as they're able to keep players alive, and it does get forced by, by Devias.
Looks like they're just gonna go in through Shutter from here. Actually, no, they.
The
appear to
Pyro
have
is
some
going
guesses.
in alone. Honestly, that was
Pyro's in heaven.
I think that was the right call for Suitsworth to not go in, because you're going in right as your Uber's fading with only 2
100%,
players. That's
yeah.
not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, that would have been like a pretty. I don't know what the word is, but that would have been like kind of a dumb decision in my mind. So
Yeah.
something made more like out of
Oh,
impulse
wow.
rather than. Oh my
Look at
gosh.
this going flying
Just hits
there.
the skybox. Oh, and RN gets forced.
And Kurz gets a kill onto Capricorius. And then does get traded out.
The control point is being captured.
But it's kind of feeling like Glizzy Gang is feeding a little bit here.
Maybe I think it's mainly just sort of when you push someone to last that quickly, there's a lot of people sort of have like this like rush to like just instantly push, and I think that they're experiencing that right now. Maybe just a bit more patience.
But, okay, this was a good example. They actually had their full team up when they decided to go in with the Uber. And they're still able to keep those players up. Grim going down, but really nobody dying. And that just goes to show how much stronger a push is when you actually go in with your full team.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get off for the night. I'm sorry, but yeah, definitely very interesting stuff. I'm intrigued to see what the results are.
Well, I am happy you could join me for this much. Maybe we'll have to think about... I'll keep in contact. I think I got another match for Friday, but...
Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. It's just I have school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you joining me here.
Yeah, some very solid stuff from Newcomer.
Definitely, yeah.
Just shows that this game is still has a community that's
still alive and well. TF2 is going nowhere anytime soon.
Yep, alright, well, have a good one.
You as
Thank
well.
you.
And now we are all alone. It is just me. But I ain't gonna let that stop us. We're gonna keep this party rolling. So it looks like they are going to be going pretty soon. I probably could have taken a look at logs, but I didn't really think of that. But we are getting underway with the second half here. Glizzy Gang is currently up 1-0 in the series here. On this map, they are up 3-1. If next time DeSalle was able to win this round, we go for a third map onto Clear Cut. Definitely seems like Glizzy Gang is to mid first here, taking that early high ground and really just playing this actually quite smart. Instead of walking straight across the point, they did group up with their team and decide to walk up this right side, but bringing out a hybrid knight for the side of next time DeSalle. It seems like they are just trying to have fun with this here. Fat Kitten getting a pick onto Doivis on the high ground, and it looks like this mid could still go either way. Salad down 2 players, Kerbachium now leaving his team down 1, but it looks like the players of next time DeSalle are going to be backing out here and giving this mid to Glizzy Gang.
The control point is being contested.
Grim going in a little bit, possibly feeding just a little bit. The players, the spawners, back up for next time eat a salad. It looks like they are going to be re-aggressing here and trying to take back this midpoint. Chad Kroger is still alive and well, although 3 of the players are dead. It looks like we did get a force from Suitsworth. With Ren being at 100%, that's going to be very, very good for the team. But now getting forced, it's just her and Chad Kroger left alive, and it looks like Kroger is going to go down to a saw from Suitsworth. With Ren now going down, a nice little pop-up into the air from Capricornius, and then an air shot. Definitely Glizzy Gang showing that they want this to be over soon. Capricornius getting another nice kill onto Curse, not quite able to keep his medic alive. Suitsworth going down to 2 Dumb, then going down to Fat Kitten, though, being traded out very quickly. But it looks like Glizzy Gang just needs to kind of back up a little bit and regroup, as Capricornius is the only one left in with only 23 health. He's going to be going back out, but the other soldier's going to be going back in, trying to go for that medic. Ren very, very low health. One more rocket would do it, but he just can't find Ren, and Ren is back out through one and safe and sound. They do have a player on to last, though, the spy cap from Grim! Wow! I did not expect that at all. That is one hell of a way to end the round with Capricornius and Grim going down. Karbachu does get a pick equalizing. Both teams are down now 3 players, but it looks like the players of Glizzy Gang are in a much better situation. But with Suitsworth hugging the demo man, he is going to go down. The 2 demos in a little bit of a bottle brawl on the midpoint here. Karbachu is going to come out on top, but with Doivis on the high ground, he is probably going to go down, and Doivis is the one who comes out on top and is hopefully going to be able to get this cap. Although Capricornius is coming in, followed not too late, by his team, but he is going to go down very quickly to Smiley. I honestly think the players of Glizzy Gang just need to slow down a little bit, although that last round was super, super fast, and especially getting that spy cap. Suitsworth is going to go down, which is going to put Next Time Eat a Salad at a huge advantage. Oh, no. What the hell's happening here? What the hell is happening here? What is going on? What the hell? I do have new items though. Okay, so it looks like that is the end of the match here. So I believe Glizzy Gang did take the series 2-1 against Next Time Eat a Salad. I'll refresh here to see if it's been posted yet. Doesn't look like it has been. Well, a little bit scuffed, but what can you do, right? Either way, it was still a really good match. Thank you to the leaders of both teams, being Kurz and Capricornius, for allowing me to cast. Definitely starting off the playoffs on the right foot and going down the right direction here. If the rest of the matches of the playoffs are anything like these, it is going to be a damn good playoff season here. So with that match being over, again, congratulations to both teams for making it into the playoffs. Congratulations to Glizzy Gang for winning your round 1 match. I hope to see you guys go further and maybe even win the whole thing altogether. We'll never know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But with all that being said, if you're interested in the previous casts I've done, you can head over to the link in chat, which is a YouTube playlist, which, as it says, the ever-growing list of Derpcast's VODs. So you can head over to there. Otherwise, I hope y'all have a great night. And I think I do have a match for this Friday, another round 1 playoff match. So I hope y'all have a great night, and I will see you at the next playoff match. Again, good luck to all the rest of the teams, and once again, thank you to the leaders of both teams for making stuff like this happen. Good night, y'all.